We have 2 more bold predictions to get to. Brad, you're up next. This is my version of Brad's bold prediction for this weekend. Can anyone figure out what this is before we show you the real one?
Burrow is the king of the jungle.
Ooh, that was quick. That was quick.
That was very good. Brad actually went a little further. Let's see Anthony's.
Little crying Jordan on Mahomes.
You like that touch?
Bengals win the Super Bowl.
I'm glad someone noticed that, Brad. I had to throw it in there for you.
See, that's not a crying Jordan.
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, look.
I know they don't want to hear that in this town.
Hey, man.
This is how this is trending.
Hey, listen, man. The Bengals winning the Super Bowl I don't know why it puts that much pressure. It's different for the Steelers and the Ravens winning because, they done already won before.
Right.
We already put them on the pedestal. But when you start talking about the Bengals winning Super Bowls going back to back, that hurts your heart.
That's a quarterback.
That hurts your soul.
So
I like it.
I like it, Mikey.
I was close on the
you.
guess.
Thank you.
But I tell you what.
Hold on. The Jordan emoji, man.
Put that down.
I didn't know what the Jordan emoji was for. What was the Jordan emoji for?
It was on Mahomes.
Because everybody else is crying.
Is he the GOAT?
Everybody else crying.
Did that say he's the GOAT?
No, it's Mahomes because he lost.
It's Mahomes because he lost, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna
Thank you, Jason, for understanding.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
I'm with you.
I've never heard this town is like they're really upset that Cincinnati even talking about winning anything. Have you heard this in this town? They're like, if you cheer for Cincinnati around here, people are not, they're not having it.
Well, look, last year it was the Odell Beckham remnants in Cleveland.
Right.
We want to support him. But then people was like, I love Joe Burrow.
Right.
And it's just like, I get it last year, but if they win this year, they in your division, dog.
Well, then that means you got to step your game up.
Again, if you want optimism, the Browns have been 3-3 in the division the last couple of years against what I think is the best division of football. If you can go 3-3, and they've never won 4 since they've come back. They were that close to winning 4 games in the division.
Right. They threw 2 of them games away.
They're not that far. They're really not. I know I was only 4.5 on the confidence meter, but I really don't think they're that far. If Deshaun gets back to playing like Deshaun.
Well, I say if they make the moves necessary and demonstrate they can, it's not that difficult to do. But you have to commit to it.
The Jaguars.
You have to believe in it. Somebody has to believe in it.
The Jaguars got Christian Kirk. They drafted Travis Etienne.
Hey, the Jaguars are the Browns 2 years ago. It's the exact same thing. First-year coach, #1 overall pick at quarterback. They surprised people. Mahomes got hurt against them in the playoffs. They won a playoff. Now let's see if Jacksonville can do what Cleveland did not and continue progressing over the next couple of years.
I'll give you that. What are you doing?
We have one more. Jason, if you guys guess this, then you guys are savants. Jason, let's take yours.
Oh, this is a
full. How'd I do?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
It is pretty good. G. Bush looks like I've never seen someone so bad as G. Bush right now.
I don't know why I'm confused.
I see the bubble thoughts.
I'm trying so hard. It's just like, why I don't get the heart joint. I don't understand the heart in the.
They like the OC coordinator.
I don't even know who that man in the top left-hand corner. Who is that stranger? He's
on the Browns coaching staff.
Hey, that look like a person you tell your kids don't talk to him on the street.
He's on the Browns coaching staff.
Who is that?
That's the Browns QB coach.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, that's the Browns quarterback coach.
So he wants to. Is this got something to do with turning the play calls over?
All right, let's take Anthony's. Let's see Anthony's.
Phillies defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon becomes Houston's head coach this week and will name Drew Petzing his offensive coordinator. Misspelled Petzing, but that's okay.
No one.
Hey, it wouldn't be an Anthony graphic if it was spelled correctly.
You said bold predictions. That's pretty bold.
Do you remember, real quick, do y'all remember how
like
Picasso always did one stitch wrong or one brushstroke wrong in his painting, so you knew it would be a traditional Picasso?
Anthony's always got one letter wrong.
Anthony's always got one letter wrong. That is Anthony's signature on a graphic.
Come on, man. My face matches right now.
Mine was better than Anthony's, I think.
Yeah, I do. I think yours
is good.
Yours is better. Good. Anthony's was so bad I had to give him the 2 faces. That was terrible. What is this?
That's pretty good.
This could be anything.
That's Jonathan Gannon with the Texans logo because he's going to be the new head coach.
That says they got good sausage in Texas.
And he'll take Drew Petzing as his offensive coordinator.
That says
Jason, I appreciate it.
$5 footlongs.
Man, I look.
I don't know.
Look, I didn't know none of them dudes.
None of them dudes. That's how you know.
Gannon's a Cleveland dude. He's a Clevelander.
This is the reason
Mount
why.
Union.
This is the difference between writers and pretenders. Writers be knowing all kind of names.
All the stuff.
OC, he was in Dallas for 2 years. He had a cup of coffee with the Packers. He went to John Carroll. He's part of the Shanahan
That's our
tree.
job, man. It's our job.
Like, bro, who is that dude? That's Mr.
They said he
Clean.
went to Mount Union.
Y'all ready to make some official picks for this weekend?
Yes.
Jason, you're up first, but first, let's get the standings up here, Steve. We have 2 tied atop the leaderboard, and we have 1 way in the basement. And I mean way in the basement. Steve, let's take the standings.
Oh, my goodness.
Tyvis and Brad are tied at 6 and 4. Everyone else is in the middle, 500. And Jay,
How did I lose?
Jay's bad.
Hey, I was 5-1 the first week. I went 0-4 last
Facts.
weekend.
See, I think
That was me. That was me too.
0-4.
that's the problem is Jay was probably arguing with somebody and changed his in the middle of an argument.
Nope, Jay's the only one that hasn't changed his pick so far. That is a legit 2 and 8.
2 and 8?
What
Yep.
was I?
You
Oh.
were 4-1, 5-1 the first week, and 1-3 last week, Brad.
Ooh.
Dang.
But okay,
Let's get back
Jason,
on the
your
board.
picks quickly because we do have one more segment we got to get to.
The Bengals Chiefs, they've taken off the board. That line has fluctuated so much. But I took the Bengals early. The Bengals were getting 1.5. Well, now it changed. But
That was when we sent it out on Thursday morning. So that was the lines we used from Thursday morning.
all right. Well, I may not have gone with that, but I'm sticking with it now. I like the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl. I like the Bengals a lot more, getting 1.5 than giving 1.5. But I'll still stick with the Bengals.
All right,
Fly,
next up,
Eagles fly.
take the next card. Steve, I think it's Brad. It's G, excuse me, G.
Smiling because he's a book it. I still got my first 2 teams ready to. Hey, Purdy is in the building. One of the biggest. Oh man, what a feel good story that is, right? We need to get one of them.
Yeah,
feel-good
get back to
stories.
me Monday.
Hey, if Purdy picks it off, hey, I got the San Francisco 49ers. You know, right now, I think Kyle Shanahan is in the zone. He's calling up plays, dialing them up. Love it. Kansas City, I can't go against the Chiefs right now. Patrick Mahomes, even though he hurt a little bit, man, these dudes just keep winning. Andy Reid just keeps getting done. And G. Bush, matching. Get you
And last but not least, Brad.
Well, I'm in the camp with my man Jason Lloyd here. Philly. I'm gonna take the points with Philly. And I'm going to think that Cincinnati's going to bring it in, right? And so your boy Mahomes got out of here, and Purdy going to probably be dating Dak Prescott's girlfriend since he let her go last night.
Oh, my goodness.
So, I mean, that's what Purdy got to look forward
So
to.
y'all telling me Joe Burrow is on deck. You telling me Joe Burrow is about to unseat Patrick Mahomes as the best in the league?
No.
G, you can't come in after missing. We had these conversations all week, my man. You coming in hot. You missed these.
This is what's happening.
Hey, 2 things real quick. This is from the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Fan.